up, guys? It's Black Chapel with you here once again. We're going to have a little bit of a fun video, but first I have to apologize because it's been a long time since I posted a video. A lot of it's been going on just getting myself enrolled in some of my last bachelor program semesters at school, so it's just been a busy time of life, so I apologize. Today we're going to go over something that, as I was looking through a lot of YouTube videos, people haven't really talked about much, and that is gear and survival guides for Arena. So basically there's three types of characters that mostly are being used in arenas right now. There's resurrect heroes. When they die, they resurrect once with full HP. There are 3-turn shielded heroes that have a immunity shield basically for 3 turns, but they die to piercing. And then there's void shield heroes. Okay, these are the three main ones we're going to be talking about. I know there's like zombie and a bunch of different other stuff, but these are the 3 ones we're going to talk about. Okay, so basically, how you gear these heroes is really important. Okay, so let's start with Drip Rank, who has Void Shield. Okay, so this is one of the 3, Void Shield. Okay, so he can't die to piercing, he can't die to any attack until you've burnt through his Void Shields. These characters, with your armor sets, you're going to want to run counter rate. Now, why is that? That is because when they get hit, they have a really high chance to attack back, either breaking another person's Void Shield or doing damage to them, or if they have physical shield, not doing anything. But those are the ones you want to run with, okay? Now the 3-turn shield, the one that they can die to piercing, okay? This is a really hard one because the things like Lubu, Sun Wukong, even Ace, if you have enough lethal attack on him, are going to kill these characters really easily, okay? And the best way I have found to gear somebody is to run 1 block rate and 1 max HP. Okay. Now I used to run double max HP, thinking, well, the bigger the life pool, the harder it's going to kill them. But block rate actually significantly reduces the amount of damage they receive. Okay. So that is what I recommend, and this is also true for resurrect heroes. I run the same exact thing, and that is 1 block rate, 1 max HP. Okay. And this has caused my heroes to be able to survive for a lot longer, and so they're able to dish out more damage. And so basically the meta right now in Arena is who can outlast, the other team. So block rate and max HP. Right now it is still speed, so you want to give full speed attack to your heroes. And so there's several ways to get gear. Main one being rating. Rating. Okay, rating is very important. I recommend you get friends on your friends list that can get level 99 dragons, excuse me. Because if you do, you have a much higher chance of getting 6-star items. Okay, so my highest one right now that's being worked on is 73, it looks like. But yeah, do your raids if you want to get good in Arena. Okay, get a really good raid team together. What I'm running right now for my raid team, for my main raid team, is basically Shane in the back with Lena and Eileen for damage. You have your stun blocker with Sieg, and then your magic, your defensive passive with Espada. I just like the look of Espada more. I know a lot of people prefer Belica. Belica is in my team 2, which is not leveled up at all. So my team 2 basically dies really fast to level 99. But my team 1 can usually put out anywhere from 300,000 to 400,000 on a level 99 per turn. So that's about it for gear wise. So like I said again, also with Ace, being that I do the same thing, I do max HP and a block rate. But I mean, in this meta where damage is very heavy, your Ace is going to die pretty quick. Another thing to be able to do to get your characters to survive is where you place them on your formation. Okay, Obviously, if you're still running 4 up front, 1 back, then your back 1 is going to be the safest placement. So that's simple. Now for balance, which is the strongest formation in the current meta, your number 4 spot and your number 3 spot are actually the 2 safest. Now, why is that? Because Lu Bu is still really strong in the meta. Also, you have Jipperang that also has a 4-man hit attack, and so on and so forth. But any 4-man hit attack is going to hit either 1, 2, 3, and 5, or it's going to hit 1, 4, 5, and 2. Okay? So it has a chance of either hitting those 2 sections. Now, I haven't ran these 2 in Arena at all, but I have ran against them, and it looks like this stays pretty consistent that 3 is the safest spot and 2 is the safest spot. So for formation-wise, that's the best advice I can give you. I currently run my Sun Wukong in placement 4 and my Ace in placement 3, and believe it or not, my Ace is usually one of the last ones to die. I run Jipperang in 5 because he has the highest speed attack and I want him to do a lot of damage. And then I run Black Rose in 2 and my Yushin in 1. Now, why I run Yushin in 1 is because I find that this is the most common place that gets attacked when they're doing basic attacks. And Yushin, since he has the 3-turn immunity shield, basic attacks do nothing to him. So he basically becomes a solid meat shield until Lu Bu does his 4-man piercing, and depending on the level of the Lu Bu, he's either going to be really low or he's going to be dead. So that is my best advice for keeping your heroes alive. This is what I'm running in the current arena meta right now. Sun Wukong, Jipperang, Ace, Black Rose, and Yushin. Why I switched out Black Rose with Lu Bu is because of Lu Bu's passive. Now, I kind of see a revamp coming for Lu Bu eventually. I mean, don't hold me to that, but basically he has an increase of 50% to his own lethal attack. This is not a team-wide buff. Okay? And so basically 90% of the time Lu Bu is going to use his abilities first, and people have started to counter this. Also, now I don't have any statistics on this, but it is something I have started to notice, is that Lu Bu gets CC'd almost 100% of the time. And now that accessories are super powerful, he's almost always CC'd. Okay, he's almost always paralyzed or stunned or whatever they're running. Okay, and so basically he just becomes absolutely useless. And Black Rose, now this is the reason why I switched her out, is because her passive, she's immune to debuffs, she has a 3-turn Void Shield, and she takes 50% less damage from AoE attacks. And she's untargetable, so people don't just attack her. So the only way you get through her Void Shields, her 3 Void Shields, is AoE attacks. And AoE is not huge in the meta right now, and so I think that she is still really strong. Her damage is a little slow, but since she lasts so long because of her passive, I find that she can kill Tio and Jipperang, who are usually the last people up, very quickly. Now, Sun Wukong does destroy her. So if your opponent has a really strong Sun Wukong, then she's probably going to die pretty quick, but hopefully you have a strong Sun Wukong as well. I obviously got mine to level 40, which I was super excited about. But yeah. Anyway, so that is what I am running. This team got me, I think last week I was at like 4,500 plus. I was in the top 200 again. Yeah, I did start working on my masteries, so I only need to get 2 more, which are the 2 important ones, but eventually I will get there. And then hopefully I'll be able to compete for that top spot. I still have never gotten TO, which is why I don't think I've been able to get into the top 50 of this current arena meta. But I see that changing soon and becoming more moving towards a turtle meta again, so I've been slowly working on that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you have any questions or requests, or you have any questions about what you need to do or what's the best for whatever, just hit me up in the comments, drop a like, subscribe. I'm always appreciate it. We actually just broke 70+ subscribers. Awesome, guys. Thank you for the support, and I hope it continues. So, as always, this is Black Chapel, and you guys have a fantastic day.